Hi ladies, Christine here. This is your Tuesday team training, and this is going to be all about reigniting your fire, and it's going to be a little bit of constructive tough love, but I'm only doing it because I truly come from a place that I want you to succeed and I want your businesses to really take off. So in order to do that, I have to be very real and very honest, very transparent with you. So what is it to reignite your fire? Some of you are new, some of you have been here for a few months, and some of you have been here almost as long. I mean, I'm going on close to a year now with Unique. So something I get, and I say this in a very humble way, but I get a lot of messages on a daily basis that come from either girls within the team, girls on other teams, even sometimes from men and women in other businesses that are like ours that ask me, what is your secret? What are you doing to be successful? And the truth is it's very hard to answer that and not come off like snobby, but the truth of the matter is, ladies, there's no secret. If there was a secret, don't you think I would have shared it with you already? And we would all be on the top the top of the company. We'd all be on a Jamaica cruise. We'd all, be on that yacht during convention. But there is no secret. It is just all about hard work, dedication, and consistency. And a big part of that, going to work every day for yourself is discovering your purpose. And we touched on that last week during our training, so I'm going to touch on it lightly now. But if you don't know your purpose, it is going to be very hard to go to work every single day. So if you're still trying to figure that out, or what I want you to think about is, why did you start this in the first place? Why? Why would you open up a business? Why did you do it? Now, I understand a lot of us just love the products, but you know what? Something has to put us in the driver's seat each day, because the products are our vehicle. So what's putting you in the driver's seat? So reroute back to that and put yourself to work. So I wanted to touch on that lightly, and now I'm going to really go into kind of the tough love part of it. So are you putting your open sign up every single day on your door? Are you truly opening your business? Part of having an open business is at least doing the minimum of work. And part of that is at least being qualified on a monthly basis. Now, what qualified means is qualified white. That is $125 in sales. Listen, if we're breaking this down to mascara math, that's only 5 mascaras. 5. That is it. 5 mascaras. Or that's your cash and carry. So you should really be qualified every single month. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I want you to think of yourself as a bigger business. I'm gonna give you an example. Think about if you went into, we're going to use a smoothie place, for example, and you were thinking about opening up a smoothie shop, and you said, how much do you do a month? And they said, I barely do $125 a month. Would you want to open up a smoothie shop? Or would you look at that person like it's crazy, and they're crazy, and it's not really a valid business? So think about how you're presenting yourself and carrying your business if we're not even doing the minimum. Okay? It is so important to your success that you're bringing that at least to the table. All right? So 2 things I want you to remember, 2 of my favorite quotes. And I do have my notes off to the side so I don't get sidetracked. But vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. So really think about, are you sitting there daydreaming about what it would be like if your business took off? What it would be like to be at the top of the company? If so-and-so would join my team, or that person would have been so great on my team. If you hosted more parties, maybe this would have happened, or maybe I would have promoted. If only I had more sales. Do you hear the key word in all of that? It's if. Take action. Take action. Do the necessary steps to make things happen for you and for whatever you're working for. All right? If it's to put food on the table, it's to make a better life for your children, it's to bring your husband home, it's to pay for that vacation you haven't taken in years. What are you working for? You got to take action every single day. You have to stop thinking about it, and you have to start making things a reality. The second one is, you may never know what results come from your action that you may take, but if you never do anything about it, there's going to be no result. So basically what that means, ladies, is you have to take risks. You have to send out the messages that you might be a little uncomfortable about. You have to make the purpose why video and send that to people. Start connecting with people on a different level so they can hear your tone and see your emotion about what this opportunity has done for you. Okay? If you don't do it, it's worse, because you're never going to know the result of it. You'll never know. So would you rather stay there, or would you rather move forward? We also have to stop. You have to stop with the excuses. We have to stop with the doubts. We have to stop with the fears, because those are going to be the biggest liars in your life. And we have to get rid of this negative self-talk. The I don't have the time. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. You know, the person that believes that they can't and the person that believes that they can, they most often are right. So what are you telling yourself? I want you all to take responsibility for your business and what it is doing and what it's not doing. So part of developing into a leader, whether you have someone enrolled on your team or not, part of developing yourself into a leader is understanding that there's something wrong, or we're not doing what we do know to the best of our capabilities. And once we admit that, once we're real honest with ourselves, then we go in and fix it. We do whatever we can do. We go back in and we go in and train. We go in and we, listen to what our sponsor told us in the first place. And then we go in and we master it and we fix the problem. So reignite those fires, ladies. Reignite them. So here's the task that I want you to do. I want you to take a photo of this when you're done, but I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to be really honest with yourself. And at the top of the paper, I want you to write down what your why, what your purpose is, what your emotional connection is to this opportunity. Why did you open this business up in the first place? Then underneath that, I want you to write where you've been slacking in your business. This doesn't mean your strengths and weaknesses. This just means that, say maybe you had 15 customers buy and you haven't sent one single person a follow-up message. So wherever you know, and you have to own up to it. You have to own up to this or it's never going to work. Write down what you're doing and what you're slacking on in your business, whether it be taking the time to train, whether it be taking the time to do some personal development, whether taking the time to build up your social media outlets, whether it's following up with people, connecting on the team page, being interactive, making these videos, whatever it is. And then at the bottom of the paper, I want you to write down the fears and doubts that are holding you back. Then rip up the bottom piece of the paper. Rip it up. Tear up all your fears. Tear them all up. Throw them away. And what you'll have left on that piece of paper are what you need to improve, your purpose, what's putting you to work every single day. And that is going to be your goals for the next week. I want you to make those things the top of your priority when it comes to your business, when it comes to building your business, that you need to take action and you need to improve in those areas, and you're going to watch amazing things happen, okay? So take a picture of it, put it in the comments, and then take that piece of paper, put it somewhere where you're going to see it on a daily basis. You need to remind yourself why you're going to work every day and that you're really going to do this. All right? Otherwise, we're just daydreaming. I hope you enjoyed. Let's reignite those fires. I believe in every single one of you. I can lead you as best as I possibly can, but like I said, I can't want this more than you want it for yourself. So let's go to work, ladies.